Hello and welcome everybody to Drawing Really Is Pain. I am your host, Jolt, and I am here with a destroyed voice to host today with...
Noodle.
Classic as always, Noodle.
As always. And it is me, your friendly neighborhood ski bob, who may or may not be a beholder.
May or may not be a ski holder, that's right.
Also that.
Yeah, so, today we're drawing things that our 13-year-old self would love. Because, everybody, when you're in middle school, you're just like, oh, wow, this is so great, like this, and, oh, man, and then, you draw, the one-eyed anime hair over the other eye, arms behind back, whatever anime thing, the middle school stuff that you love. And then draw it today. But I've run into a bit of a hiccup in that I couldn't find my tablet pen, so I'm mousing it today. And, so that's my plan. That's what I'm doing. Let me rearrange.
It sure is a plan.
Rearrange our models. Alright. Move Noodle over there. Perfect. Alright, so I gotta share a screen with them actually. Hold on. Very professional setup, all according to plan.
Oh yeah.
This is exactly how we wanted it to go. There we go. Alright, so everybody knows that the 13-year-olds did the classic thing of original character do not steal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would it shock you to know that I made a character named Kogu?
Huh?
Whose original do not steal, definitely not Goku.
Oh, I see.
And there was Robo Kogu.
Robo Kogu? How deep does this go?
Robo Kogu.
Is there a Metal War Gray Kogu after that?
Listen, I liked Digimon too, okay?
Oh shit, so there is a Metal War Gray Kogu?
No, he had each one had 4 or 5 different Super Saiyan variants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So it was level 4 Kogu or whatever.
Oh no, not level 4 Kogu.
But yeah, so that's the idea. Is I'm gonna bring Kogu to life in the modern era with unfortunately mouse drawing. So it's actually probably gonna look like I was how I would have drawn it when I was in middle school, to be honest.
Well, now, all right, let's see what we're gonna get here.
Because I think in middle school I just did the oval head with eyes, and then I just did the Goku hair. And then I couldn't draw bodies, so he was a worm guy.
A worm?
So this was how middle school me drew Kogu. He's glorious. And that's Kogu.
Oh. Okay. I understand.
He's a king among men, And then Robo Kogu was the same thing as that, except I think I just knew in my head that this one was the Robo version, because I was like, how do I even make him look like a robot? And I was like, I don't know. He's a different color, but I don't color any of my drawings, so.
So then how did
you differentiate?
I just knew. I was just I'll just remember that this one is Robo Kogu.
It was that much of a galaxy brain idea.
Yeah, I'm a genius, what can I say? So let's draw some Goku.
Whoa, you mean Kogu?
I'm sorry, Kogu. Let's draw some Kogu. Whew, that was close. I almost got hit by the Shonen Jump lawyers.
Phew. That was a close one. Unrelated. I just saw a bird butthole, so that's probably enough internet
good.
for me.
That's nice.
I'm just trying to live my life. I didn't ask for bird butthole.
And yet, it has been delivered.
Truly a tragedy. All right.
It is what it is.
I think I know what I'll draw.
You're tapping into your inner middle schooler.
I mean, it's not that hard. I like a lot of the shit I liked back then. I still like.
True, same, to be honest.
And a lot of the shit I liked back then is getting like revamped and remastered and brought back. So I'm not really being given the chance to
Packaging
forget
out that
it.
nostalgia is easy money, and I gotta say, I'm not actually mad about it.
I'm only mad when it comes to one thing in particular. Can you guess what it is?
Is it start with a B and ends with an H?
Starts with
No,
a bleed,
I
ends
think
with an atch.
It does. It does, in fact. You're getting there.
Ooh.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think I know what it is.
I think I'm close, but I'm not quite there yet. I mean, that's definitely a good hint, though.
Those at home will absolutely know.
They'll know.
Unfortunately,
It's definitely Inuyasha. It's definitely Inuyasha.
Inuyasha has ended. Fool.
One of the things
Years
about
ago.
the Kogus is they actually got incredibly shredded the higher their Super Saiyan was.
So they have
I
their own
fucking see. The man's a swole.
Oh, yeah.
Is there like a? What's the extra lore with Kogu? Is there like a Super Saiyan God Kogu?
No, this is before Super Saiyan God, so it was just, you know... Did any of you guys know the Super Saiyan AF stuff?
Oh.
Super Saiyan OF. Hold up. Hold up. You've
Super
got my
Saiyan
attention.
OnlyFans? Oh.
You've got my attention. Where do I sign up? Where's the link? Someone send me the bit.ly.
No, it was, Dragon Ball AF or whatever, which was the, fun fact, that was actually made by Toyotaro, apparently, who now draws Dragon Ball Super.
That's how he got the...
Yeah, because he literally was just, like, making his own, like, fan fiction manga. And then his style got close enough that they were like, hey, Toriyama doesn't really draw his own stuff anymore. Do you want to...
You want a job?
You want a job? I mean, your style's pretty close. And then so now he does that.
Never let your dreams just be dreams, kids.
If you imitate hard enough, you just might get it.
Someone was rolling
yeah, so that one had, like, you know, the after Dragon Ball 4 or Super Saiyan 4 transformations and stuff, you know, your Super Saiyan 5s and 6s, that kind of stuff. Make the tiny Kogu emblem on there.
That's so cute. He has an emblem.
He has his own emblem? Yeah. Who is this dude?
It's Kogu. Well, technically this one's Robo Kogu.
Oh, good point. Yep, there's the
there you go, he's a robot now.
That's how you
That's how you do it in Dragon Ball fashion, baby.
He's a masterpiece.
Truly. Honestly, I think you've outdone yourself.
Thank you.
You've outdone yourself,
Honestly,
yo.
better than I thought it would be, considering I've never actually drawn with a mouse before.
I mean, you know, it's like drawing with just your index finger.
Well, true, but I'm also not right-handed.
Then why aren't you using your left hand?
What? Use a mouse in my left hand?
Yes!
What am I doing? Playing competitive StarCraft again? No thanks.
You're drawing with it, so you should use your dominant hand.
This is the exact same.
This is not rocket surgery.
Right, so why would I need to change what's going on? It's not rocket surgery.
I'm going to kill you. I personally am going to send the next disease to you that takes you out.
Dang.
Wow.
It needs to happen. Enough is enough. I've let this shit slide for too long.
You've had it too good for too long. Alright, and technically I should probably give him Super Saiyan hair, but it's hard to recognize Goku without the Goku do, you know?
I feel like when the hair is up in Super Saiyan-y, it also feels very Kogu.
Well, yeah, well, see, here's the thing. You might mistake him for Vegito.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, you would keep track of it very well, of course.
I'm not saying that. I just don't think I noticed the specifics of Vegito's outfit and design enough to immediately tell them apart unless it's colored. I would simply assume it was
symbol.
I would not remember that.
I would.
Oh, well, fine then. I guess you're just the coolest person ever.
I'm not the coolest person. I just was that Dragon Ball kid.
Hey, me too. I was also that Dragon Ball kid. Although I was also kind of that Naruto kid. I was sort of torn today between like Naruto and like Dragon Ball. Because when I was a kid, I also drew so like little stick figure comics featuring the Naruto characters because I was inspired by the Naruto fan flashes. So I just drew like little like chibi stick figure things because that's all I could draw.
The glory days.
And there are some bangers, let me tell you. I should find them someday. I know I still have them somewhere. And you know, I learned the classic thing from looking on the internet and seeing everyone just use what is it? The heart to represent Gaara's what you call it?
Man, ain't nobody trying to write out that kanji. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to write out that whole fucking kanji.
Yeah, so everyone just uses a little heart, and I was like, damn, that's genius. Now I don't have to draw whatever the hell that is. And then so I just like, I was like, I got hairstyle, 2 dot eyes, and then I got like a little heart for Gaara. And then I was like, boom, stick figure bodies, we're good.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So I effectively made my own analog Naruto fan flashes, little comics, when I was a kid. Because like I said, I didn't know how to do any of this stuff on the computer. The computer was the machine you used to go like look at stuff or play games. I never thought of it as like a tool that you could use as an artist.
That's fair. That is fair. Interesting how different things are.
Yeah.
Yet also the same.
Yet also the same. Same shit, different decade.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to find like I kind of want to do like a panel redraw, but Google is not like. Well, yeah. Just I know in general because the first thing that came to mind is what I decided to draw anyway. So I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do a panel redraw instead of just like a normal little fan art thing. So I'm trying to see if I can find a panel that
we could do an episode
interests me
on that
enough.
where we actually redraw like middle school stuff. That'd give me a chance to go dig up those old like Naruto fan flashes.
I think I still have some, like very, very few, but I have some old like middle school things that I could potentially use for reference. It's doable, it will just be painful to look at.
Yeah.
God, now you got me scrolling through my archive.
Hee. This was my secret plan all along.
You monster. Absolute monster. Alright, let's see, what do I got saved here?
Code.
Some manga panels.
Robo. Kogu.
Yeah, pay attention, Noodle. Jeez Louise. This fucking guy.
This guy.
Mans can't remember shit.
I'm just saying that Kogu as a general, because it's like we only got Kogu and Robo Kogu. I'm just saying to as a general of both, it's just Kogu.
Girl, whatever.
Damn, you
I don't believe you.
trying to like come up with the slur for the Kogus?
I think he is.
I could
Trying
just
to
go.
invent some kind of slur?
Nah, there's if it's a if they're saying there's one that's already there. Big ups to the boy Frieza.
Yeah, big ups to him for inventing a slur.
Yeah,
He probably does it to every race he comes across.
Of course he does. It's Frieza. As soon as he invents the slur, he says it about 12 times in just meeting.
Yeah. Nah.
Kogu was in Dragon Ball, he'd be just as strong as Goku.
I know, it was just crazy to think about.
Like during the Android saga, they could have used him. They
Yeah,
needed
imagine. Well, this isn't even my like self-insert OC that I wrote a fan fiction about.
Why aren't we getting to see that?
Well, I never really drew him.
Oh.
Because I couldn't draw. So he was just like a stick figure that like existed.
He was just
I
an
mean,
idea.
technically, he was effectively because I couldn't draw. I was like, what if he looked just like Gohan, but was like blonde and his Saiyan hair turned blue or something to make him look different than the other characters?
Wow,
Dang.
so different.
Dang, you
I know,
did
and I
it
was like,
before
that's the only way I can
choreography.
differentiate him because I sure can't make him look like anything. So I just took pictures of
That's
Gohan
great.
and drew blonde hair or blue hair on it.
That's crazy. You did it before Toriyama. That's wild.
No, like straight up, I was like, yeah, blue hair Super Saiyan, let's go. It looks so cool.
Yeah, and I gotta better organize my older art. That would make things a little easier. Alright.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
a bit
know if we're
lucky
committing
that
to
I was
that for
already an adult
next
by the
time.
time I started doing like art stuff because like I have everything like in computer folders like organized.
That's only kinda lucky. It's also unlucky when you think about it.
Yeah, I don't have nearly as many like fun middle school or young child things. Still got
Now
some,
we're
'cause like I said, like I still like drew stick figure things and like all that.
Now we're just missing the undead part.
Stop trying to make undead happen, Noodle. It's not gonna happen.
But if we got undead and unluck, we got an idea.
Listen, Undead Unluck is like okay.
I have read 0% of it, and I have seen 0%
Yeah,
of it.
well, back when it came out, I like read like the first like I think a couple, and then I was like, it's okay. I'm sure it'll be popular with like specific types of people.
Oh,
But
is it?
not really me.
Is it
Well,
horny?
his power is he molests her,
Huh?
and then that activates her bad luck ability, and then like meteors fall from the sky.
It
Huh?
was just a kiss.
Huh?
No, it wasn't Noodle. He's straight up hands in shirt touching titties.
Huh? What the hell?
Well, yeah, because like her whole thing is like if you touch her, bad luck happens. And so he's like, oh, so the more of you I touch, the worse the luck is. And then so he
Because
like basically molests her, and then giant
He didn't
meteors fall
want
from
to
the sky
die.
onto the building they're on, and kills everyone but her and him because he's immortal.
Why can't he just hold her hand?
Because that wouldn't be
that's not
raunchy
enough.
enough. Hello?
That's not enough.
SMH.
Don't you know the market asks for? Like, that's not enough.
Make it enough.
There's a fan service quota.
Make
Yeah,
it
he's
enough.
right.
That's what Smokey's mom said, so that's what it's gonna have to be.
Oh my god, he's gold. This is revolutionary on the Dragon Ball formula.
What's that?
This is revolutionary on the Dragon Ball formula.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a robot version of Goku? Who could think this stuff up except for an exceptionally genius young child?
I honestly believe that he could solo Goku.
Oh yeah, I mean, Robo Kogu, he was built specifically to kill Kogu, right? And we all know that Kogu is like, gotta be at least as strong as Goku.
So he's not an android. He's definitely a robot.
Of some kind.
I see. I see.
EMP that bitch. Easiest W of my life.
Actually make this more gray.
Is there a Kogu Black?
No, that wasn't a thing.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man, GT was like still airing in the States when I was into this stuff, man. I'm old.
So evil Kogu is still on the table.
No, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 was like a thing. Like, I was obsessed with Super Saiyan 4 because it was also super easy to make it look like it in stick figures because you just add a tail.
Good point.
So, like, you can see the character, and then if they have the tail, they're in Super Saiyan 4.
It's just that easy.
It was just that easy, baby.
That's easy money.
Now I think it's time to see if I can do any amount of, like, shading. He's metal, after all.
It's a masterpiece.
Can I give him a mild? No, hold up. I have to say something first. Mild bleach spoiler. It doesn't matter in any particular way, but it's something
sure.
I feel like I have to comment on. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Kubo has a thing about drawing people sitting in big chairs, and I find it very funny. Like, there's so many just like random panels of this character, and she's just like chilling in a big chair. I'm like, you are the captain of the Speedy Ninja Division. What are you doing sitting in this big ass chair? You have Speedy Ninja shit to do. You look silly. Like, what are you doing here?
I think big chairs are cool. So maybe
Every chair is big to you.
Whoa. Wait, what?
You're biased. You are biased. I'm just saying, you're biased.
I wasn't expecting a personal shot. It's true, but you have to say it.
Apparently she did.
It's funny because it's like, it's almost portrayed like it's supposed to be this cool thing. It's like, whoa, this person could kill me literally before I even knew it happened. She's sitting in a big chair. It's so ominous.
I can kind of get behind that.
Huh?
But I just like big chairs too.
Well, most chairs aren't big for you.
Well, yeah,
You're a
so
very
that's
tall
what makes it
person.
cool. It's like special.
See?
I guess.
We can all agree, big chairs are
But
cool.
we don't agree. I'm right here starting this off by saying I don't agree. That's
Have
the
you
whole
thought
point of
deeper
this.
about why you don't agree?
It looks stupid. It's a chair on the ground. It looks like some shit you'd put your toddler in to sit at. Like, that's what it looks like.
You have not contemplated the deep intricacies of the big chair
Yeah,
phenomenon.
think of the thematic
There
significance.
is not. Shut up and look at this ass.
Oh, bet. Say less.
For the people at home, I've shared an image
Oh,
of
it's the
ass.
Yoruichi ass. People were complaining on Twitter that probably
Yeah.
won't get like made into
Included.
the anime, right?
I hope it doesn't, just because I hate Bleach fans.
Man,
Y'all don't
still a true
deserve
Bleach
anything.
fan. Let's go.
Internal screaming.
He is the Bleach fan with an eye patch and a chip on his shoulder.
It's true enough. I hate Bleach and the people who loudly like Bleach. I hate them too. If you quietly like it, I understand where you're coming from, even though I don't agree. Keep that shit away from me.
Unacceptable.
It's still unacceptable. I don't condone that shit.
Yeah, we don't condone enjoying Bleach here, at least not publicly.
Listen, you don't even fully
privately
grasp.
either.
You don't even fully grasp the depths of my problem with it. If you were there when I was there and you had seen what I had seen, you'd understand. You're coming in after the fact.
True. I got to miss all of the drama of during the moment.
I mean, if you read it, it'll still be there. Apparently,
I would have
there.
to like hear Twitter explode about it, or well, I don't
Twitter
know.
didn't even matter back then.
Yeah, I was like, well, I mean, to be fair, nobody cared about Twitter back then.
Like, it was only starting to get like more traction of being interesting. In our circles, we were mostly in like a Tumblr-y kind of thing, and even still, I didn't really hear too many people giving a shit on Tumblr. Like, the occasional people, maybe a dozen total. Me being part of that dozen. Still mad.
I got out of.
I think I have finished Robo Kogu.
Damn.
Look
It
at him,
looks
he's
fantastic.
beautiful.
He's perfection.
Man,
He
13-year-old me
strong-
came up with some banger ideas. Huh? Look at the character design on this.
He might be strong enough to beat not only Goku, but also Perfect Cell.
Ooh, or Kogu. Who knows? Oh man. All right, Noodle. It's time for you to boot
right.
up, sir.
All right. Let's do this thing. First one. There it is. Okay. Good to go.
All right, let me switch us on over to Noodle Cam.
So, when I was a wee bab in at the era of the 13, I strictly enjoyed Dragon Ball because that's all I knew about. But also, I had gotten into watching anime semi-normally for the first time, rather than just it being on Toonami.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where my adoration for a few things came to be. One of which is not something that's kind of normal.
It's not something normal?
Yeah,
Is that what we're doing today?
that's exactly what we're doing today.
Oh.
Because when I was 13, there was a few anime that I ended up watching. There was Dragon Ball. It was not Bleach. It was Inuyasha. It was Yu Yu Hakusho and Baki the Grappler.
Oh, dang, you were on Baki back then, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a weirdo.
OG.
Yeah, you go.
Original grappler. Yeah, well, that's
But
good.
yes.
It's funny because I also remember Inuyasha, but mostly because so it was on during like the Adult Swim portion or whatever. Because like
Yeah.
they cursed or like there was like adult theme, whatever. There was nudity sometimes, I think, something like that, whatever. It was on the Adult Swim block. And so I didn't really get to watch it because I usually went to bed at like 9. But on rare occasions, like on the weekend or something, I would, stay up till like 10. And I would like watch an episode or something. I watched, I think, a total of like 3 episodes of Inuyasha. One of which was when whatever his brother's name is comes in.
Sesshomaru.
Yeah, and like not kills him, but like beats his ass or whatever. And then like
So true.
it's an episode about Sesshomaru or something, where it's like all we did was follow him around and with like this other like I think girl.
Yep, Rin.
And like that was the entire episode. And I was like, what is happening?
That's Inuyasha, baby.
Yeah, and then like the only other episode I saw I think was like the guy with like the black hole hand.
Moroku.
He was my favorite
I thought
character.
that was super cool. That I was like, oh, that's so cool. It's like he might accidentally kill people, or like it's like a bad like a drawback basically to like a crazy
I thought
power.
that was the
It
coolest
was so
shit.
cool, and I was like, dang, that was cool. And then I was like, wait, who's this show about? Because those were the 2 episodes I saw. Was like the one that was like all about Sesshomaru, and then the one that was all about like the monk guy off by himself trying not to kill people with his hand. Mm-hmm. And like I'd like barely met actual Inuyasha. So I was very confused about the show. I was like, it seems cool though.
When I found out about the monk with the hole in his hand, that was the coolest shit to me. Like,
Dude, that was tight. I
babe.
loved that. Like, dude, black hole powers when you're in like middle school is like ultimate sick powers.
It's
Like,
up there with the Kamehameha. It's like,
oh yeah. Well, yeah, it can absorb
It's
a Kamehameha.
it's iconic.
Yeah, it's good. Still need to actually watch Inuyasha one of these days. I think once I was a bit older, I like actually looked up and like I watched a few, and I was like, oh, interesting. I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball again.
Dragon Ball is the ultimate choice.
Listen, I
It all
watched the
comes back-
entirety of like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z like dozens of times.
It all comes back to Dragon Ball.
It does. It's the OG, and damn, it's good for a reason. It's solid.
You
Good
don't have
lord.
to worry about
Still sad that my favorite arc doesn't get as much rep as it should. A lot of people poop on the Boo arc, despite it actually doing a lot of good things. It only fumbled a couple of places.
Boo was a menace.
Oh yeah, and like actually redeeming Hercule as a character was like actually so good.
I mean, he's still a jobber, but
Oh no, for sure, but like now he's not like detestable, right? He's not the guy who just showed up and stole the glory from our favorite character, Gohan. Right? They had to make him likable because we want him to be able to get with Vidal or whatever. And like they actually like made him into like a pretty cool dude.
I mean, at least it wasn't as much fall from grace as what the Gohan we have today. Rest in peace.
Rip in peace. Hey, listen, man, he got his wish. He got to become a scholar, and then it's like sorry, kiddo, but your wish does not really align with Toriyama's values or writing style.
It doesn't make it cool, so you gotta do a little bit more fighting,
So
kiddo.
you are a scholar, but you're still stuck in the Dragon Ball world. Good luck, kiddo.
You can read a book, but you gotta still throw hands.
Oof. Just saw a video of 2 planes crashing into each other in the middle of 2 different groups skydiving.
Oh my god.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
Nobody died though, it's okay.
No, everybody was okay, but like, Jesus. Good thing everyone had parachutes, eh?
It's a
Well, yeah,
traumatic
fortunately.
event.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't catch me up there again.
You'd be like, well, that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, meaning I have done with skydiving. That was my lifetime's worth of experience there.
Considering it was almost the end of your lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, well, I no longer, like, what else am I going to experience in the skydiving that is going to be even close to that? So, I'm done. Ta-da!
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
they're so shredded, Noodle.
Well, it's Baki, so like what do you
Ah, you're doing a Baki.
it's kind of the thing.
Is this a Baki character I've seen? Because I haven't watched the original. I just started on the Netflix one.
Oh, it's a Baki character you've seen. Oh, trust me. Trust
okay,
me.
okay.
It's
Well, yeah, so far it's just like pecs and abs and hair. And I'm like, that's like most of the cast.
it's definitely a Baki character you've seen.
Alright, cool.
He's really important, given the fact that he's the plot, literally.
Oh, so it's Yujiro then, yeah?
Yeah.
He's one of the only ones that has hair this long, I think.
He's literally the only one with hair this long. And is literally the plot. It's like, why
He
does
is literally
Baki
the
do what he
plot.
do?
He's
Why does
literally
Baki-
like sowing his seed to reap what he sows, like intentionally.
Man will crossfade with
He's like, I'm gonna
anybody.
impregnate a woman in every country on earth and then see which one of them comes the closest to beating my ass. Like,
It's not even that. It's not even that. He was just fucking. He was just doing it. Because who was gonna stop him? Who was gonna stop Yujiro Hanma? Not me. Especially
Why
not
not?
30-year-old me. Have you seen Yujiro Hanma? This man can take on an army by himself.
yeah. And he's got a demon in his back.
And is a demon.
Yeah.
He just literally is a demon. Here it is. There's the no rounded jaws around here. We
Suddenly
get
reminded
angry.
of like the old man who was like, I beat Yujiro by stopping my own heart and being dead, so he stopped fighting me. And it's like, and then I was alive afterwards because I started my heart beating again. And it's like, and he's like, that means I won because Yujiro left. And he's like, bro, you died. What do you mean you won? Like, that one still gets me. Because, like, the
But he
man's
was-
so delusional. He's like, yes, that means I've won victory because he gave up. Ha-ha! And it's like, bro, what's
he
there to
was
give
like,
up? You
we're gonna
died.
fight again. We're gonna fight
Yeah.
again.
It's like, dude, that one was so funny.
That's Baki, baby. That's well, it wasn't as wild as it is now. Back then,
Yeah.
it was just
Well,
just
yeah, the escalation
Child
of
abuse.
tension. Right?
and child neglect and beating the shit out of Baki.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, JoJo's wasn't as crazy as it is now either. It was just about like, like not medieval, like a Victorian era tale of like two brothers and like the
And
dog murderer
vampires.
and like,
and vampires.
and then vampires and like, okay, yeah. And then like things didn't start going off the rails for like a little bit,
And then
and then they
Dio
just kind
said,
of kept going. I
Y'all
gotta
remember
say,
that
I mean,
YouTuber who like had his pregnant girlfriend shoot him?
Yes.
vaguely.
She still does. She has a podcast now.
He put a really thick book like in front of the shot, and then wanted to see
a fucking Magnum.
Yeah, it was a .50 caliber, bro. And obviously
Bro,
the
like,
bullet.
you
Obviously
need, like,
the bullet
entire,
pierced
like,
the.
fucking Lord of the Rings collection. Like,
To even think about stopping
not
that
a book. You need like 6. Like,
Mind you, it was with a single hardcover encyclopedia.
And it was point blank.
Point blank. Obviously, the bullet went through and killed him.
how you gonna have a 50 cal and not know anything about how strong it is?
And my whole thing about it, a 50 cal Desert Eagle, okay?
Yeah.
So my whole thing about it is, why not just shoot the book itself first? Like, why would you?
Yeah, methodology real flawed here, actually.
and just because he thought he was gonna live. He thought it was gonna be, oh, it's so cool. I took
Bro's
a bullet.
never watched a single episode of Mythbusters, let alone the episode where they literally shot books.
The thing that's worse is he didn't even take a moment to consider the reality of if he's wrong. That's the thing that bugs me the most about
Yeah,
it.
he didn't even think for a second that he might be wrong, and he didn't even like spend 5 seconds Google searching one time.
This is
Literally.
what clout does to a
Because
motherfucker.
again, people have done this for so long, but they're not like usually stupid enough to just be like, for our very first attempt with our smallest book, I will be on the other side. And it's like, what? Do some
Holy
tests
cow.
first?
Man, 13-year-old me is eating right now.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, baby. 13-year-old you is like, damn, bro, is that you, Jiro?
Hey!
And you're just like, yeah, it is, little buddy, what up?
Because when I was 13, that was when I had actually started watching anime, as I said. And that's when I found out about the Funimation channel.
Ooh.
And it's all been
Funimation,
downhill
spicy.
from there. It's all been downhill from there.
Yep.
Hey, Sniper Wolf got demonetized. Good for her. Crazy bitch.
Yay, congratulations. Honestly,
Done.
kind of been a long time. I keep hearing her. I don't know how she's still relevant. I've been hearing nothing but like
Kids like staring at her
just
face.
stuff happening like terribly with her since Overwatch. Like,
Well, what did she do with regards to Overwatch that was bad? Because
she was
I didn't give a
literally,
shit about her back
what
then.
was it? Account sharing, people.
Yes. Wasn't really
was it like
playing the
boosting? Like she
Oh.
was like a part of like a whole bunch of these like ranked scandals.
Is she good at Overwatch?
No, that was the thing. She was
so
getting
people were
boosted
boosting
in account
her.
sharing with pros.
Like her thing originally was because she goes back to the glory days of YouTube where everybody was playing COD and whatnot, and she just didn't even play the game.
I'm sorry, did you just call the era where people played COD the glory days of YouTube?
Yes.
No offense, I agree.
Dang. I mean, that was a
It was
good
just a
era,
different
but I don't
time.
think any of those specific videos were the ones.
It was just a different time.
It was that was back when the filth
People who animated could get money.
True.
and the filth of Frank was very prevalent.
Well, to be fair, they can again now, finally, but only through shorts.
That's not money. That's pocket
It's money
change.
in potentia.
It's the potential of money.
Yeah, because shorts pay out differently than everything else. So it's weird.
It's like the tac. You gotta work on it. I'm just
But
gonna.
no, yeah, animation's coming back in like a real way on YouTube right now. A, through shorts, and B, just because like we're hitting the next generation gap thing where all the new people are like, I want to watch animations of X things. Like FNAF Animations obviously was like a big one. But like whatever the current middle school topic is, you know.
Fortnite.
All these animatics that the kids are putting out, that like adults are putting out, they're all
Five
going
Nights at
nuts these days.
Pokemans? Do the kids still do the Pokemans, or is that a us thing now?
I don't know. Was she also in streamer drama? I'm confused. What about Pokemon?
No, not
talking
Pokemon.
about
Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I was like because we were talking about Sniper Wolf, and you're just like Pokemon, and I was like, huh? I was like, what did she do? I see now. You're being silly, where you say Pokemans, even though it's Pokemans.
I said Porkyman.
Porkymans.
Yeah, that's the same
Yeah, they
thing.
do
Right?
have pig Pokemon.
They didn't before in the bygone era.
They did though.
Okay. Name one.
Spoink.
Shit, you got me.
Can't believe you forgot about Spoink, Noodle. What's wrong with you?
Or
I just didn't
literally
consider-
Grumpy Pig.
Vine boom.
I just didn't consider that would be pulled up in a conversation about Pokemon pics.
You just didn't think it would happen, you know?
I just didn't think it would happen. No, that's
Didn't think it
I
was time.
goofed.
Well, that's okay to goof. As long as you never do it again, Noodle.
No promises.
You know what? That's fair. A bit unreasonable of me to ask in the first place, actually. You know what? My B. You live your life to the fullest.
I'm a goofy odd guy, so like
You sure are.
I can't not be goofy.
Man, look at those incredibly strong pectorals.
Of course, it's Yuji. It's the Yuji.
It's old Yuji. It looks kind of like he's wearing like a little backpack with like the shoulder straps.
I was gonna.
A little school backpack.
I mean, for Yujiro, it wouldn't be like out of the ordinary.
That would actually be so funny. Like he shows up in an episode with like one of those like super tiny like grade schooler backpacks on his massive body. He like pulls it out and he's just like, yes, no, I've brought snacks. He just munches.
Like apple slices and a Capri Sun.
Yeah. It's actually so funny.
It's like, Yujiro, I thought we were gonna fight. Oh, we're gonna fight after I finish my snacks.
He's like, wait, one moment. A fighter must always remain energized. And he's just drinking chocolate milk, like.
A lot like a Lunchable.
He's like, this is the pizza flavor. It's my favorite. Hold on.
Real fighters eat Lunchable.
Yeah, he got a Lunchable sponsorship. He's like, are the cameras rolling? Pulls out his little Lunchables. Man, this pizza one really gets me going. You wonder how I got so ripped? It was by eating these Lunchables.
I eat at least 16 a day.
Demon approved. He like draws like a little like his demon back shape out of the sauce on the thing, and he's like, demon back approved.
And then he punches the shit out of the camera.
Yeah.
All right. Use my peanut arms. I'm not the best.
That's okay. I suppose I will excuse them.
Am I supposed to be trying to do a mouse draw too?
No,
No,
you
Roger.
don't have to. I just did that because I couldn't find my pen before we started.
Okay.
I'm just in the mind of my 13-year-old self.
Yeah. He's experiencing
it's-
true bliss as a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That is dope. Y'all ever think it's weird that kangaroo wombs are technically like on the outside?
Not the kangaroo seed.
I mean, that is a little interesting if you think of it.
It's like they're just like right there. You know what I mean?
It's like exposed and shit.
I mean, not everybody's baby pocket got to be out like that.
But there sure are.
Crazy. Could you imagine if your baby pocket was out?
Don't call it a baby pocket. Let's try it.
What?
How about
What-
we
what's
go?
wrong with
How about
that
we go back
term?
to square
Is
one?
that not correct?
I'm trying to think of a good equivalent.
The
And I'm
baby
struggling to
pocket.
come up with. No, I'm trying to think of an equivalent for males.
Oh.
But I can't think of one. You in the comments who might be listening to this, if
The
you
baby
can think of
stomach.
one, please comment it and also like and also share the video with your friends.
It's like a
Wow,
food
thank you for
baby.
the amazing call to action, Ski. You're so good at being a YouTuber.
Hey, I do what I can. Also, fuck you. Don't ever call them baby bags again or whatever the hell it was.
Don't call it a baby pocket?
baby
yes,
stomach?
that.
Fine.
That's
Baby
not
pocket.
bueno.
Only the kangaroos are allowed to be called baby pockets.
A baby satchel.
Ooh, oh, is that it? Is it? You want it to be a satchel or maybe a purse?
it's like a purse
Baby
that's
purse?
like on the outside. It's like right there.
Oh my god, is that the Gucci baby purse?
There's no way.
All right.
Oh, that would actually be an interesting thing is Gucci starts coming out with a line of like, so you know the bags that carry like dogs, like chihuahuas and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And like one for your baby? That is like Gucci and it like, oh yeah, now you're styling.
The kangaroo pouch comes with a Joey in the pouch.
No, I'm returning it. I
That's
just wanted a
fashion.
bag. I didn't want a responsibility.
That's a fashion statement.
Well, I mean, exotic animals are all the fashion these days. Every rich person always buys some kind of exotic animal.
It's either a tiger or a monkey.
Or sometimes, like, just other big cats.
Well, I guess tigers were the old.
Well, because tigers are too endangered now. You can't actually get them, really.
Yeah. That was the old rich person standard.
Yeah, the modern rich person is always getting, like, you know, was it like bobcats, lynxes, cheetahs.
Cheetahs is funny. They're fraidy cats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't learn how to
Alright.
run that fast without running away from a few things. That's why Usopp is so fast.
Cap.
Cap?
Cap.
You think that Usopp is not fast because he runs away?
Yep.
Which part of it do you have a problem with?
All of it.
Wow. You can tell this man's never watched One Piece. If there's anything Usopp's good at, it's running away. Like, from day one, he could outrun a fish man.
Yep.
He can run. That's for sure.
Oh, now he can run. I see how it is, Noodle.
He can run. That's
Disproven with facts and logic immediately changes his tune.
He's not that fast though. He can run though. He can run. All right.
Alright, who's faster? Usopp or Baki Hanma?
Baki.
Ah, see, that's where you're wrong. Baki's not actually faster than Usopp until he has sex. And unlocks his hidden potential. But before that, Usopp could easily outrun Baki.
It's actually a power up.
So take that, power scaling nerd.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, post-sex Baki is still faster, but pre-sex Baki is like he's still fast.
Why you know so much about what this dude does with his dick, bro?
Because
What's up with you, bro? What the fuck is up with you, bro? I'm just saying, I feel like you're a little too invested in the post-action of another man's penis. So what's good with you, bro?
No.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's good with you. What is good with you? You talking about this man's dick too much, bro? Bro.
This man literally had his father come in and be like, "You go."
Bro, now you talking about his dad's cum? What is good with you? What is good with you, bro?
Damn.
There's no way.
I see you're misconstruing what I'm saying. All right, I am.
You're what?
I'm done.
Oh, he's done.
Holy.
Since I have to tell you guys when I'm done, because that's the bit.
Right, because you'll just keep
otherwise
going
you're not supposed to just sit there, literally.
Because you'll just be like, oh, I guess I'm not done yet. And it's like, what, are you waiting for us to tell you hello? Like, he just keeps going.
But the thing is with Baki, I'll stop. The thing is with Baki is he had
about this man's dick.
No, I ain't talking about his dick. I'm just saying, Yujiro Hanma came into the room in which Baki and his girl was sitting in, and he told Baki, "You gon' fuck her. You gon' do it till the sun comes up and till the sun goes down. You gon' do it so much, you gon' break that lady." And then left.
And then it happened. Exactly as Yujiro stated.
This is an actual power-up. This is an actual power-up that actually happened.
Girl, I do not care.
Baki's dick was a plot point.
I'm just saying you a little too excited about it. That's my only thing, okay? It'd be one thing if we were just talking about it, but you are still talking about it. Right now.
It's true, you are Noodle.
I just needed to explain the context of which that bit.
I don't think you did, actually. I think you wanted to. There's a difference.
She got you there, Noodle.
I'm talking more about Yujiro than I did Baki, honestly.
Bruh, you were talking about a man fucking all night till the sun comes up, apparently.
That's what Yujiro said.
That's what you said.
That's what Yujiro said.
And you. I didn't hear Yujiro say shit. I heard you say it. It sounded like Noodle.
Yujiro said.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah,
you can't go, I'm not gay,
voice.
he's gay, it's you.
I can't do Yujiro. He's too masculine.
Oh, you can't do him?
Now you obsessed with how masculine he is? What is good with you, Noodle? Truly, what is good with you? I'm trying to understand, because it don't seem like a lot is good with you right now.
I'm just explaining my case, man. I don't see what the big deal is.
Dog.
Oh, your case, so you were involved.
Truly.
I was.
Now he done robot. He can't even finish the sentence now. The tech knew he was about to cap. The text knew, or the tech knew that he was about to cap, so it shut him up. That's crazy.
I was not present during this event. I'm just retelling as I saw it in animated form. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you watched a hentai where Yujiro showed up to his son in bed.
No, that was just the anime.
Yikes.
That wasn't hentai.
That's even worse.
That was just the anime.
Well, I mean, the line between anime and hentai these days is really blurry.
I'm sad for all the hentai, but like
interspecies reviewers.
I'm sad for all the hentai that like try to make like an interesting shonen-ish story mixed in.
Yeah, but like everyone just skips to the scenes.
Well, yeah, because like I want them to have enough budget to actually make a whole thing where just like sometimes sex happens. Like, why not?
Yeah, and those are the best ones. To
truly.
Be fair. Like, those ones are great.
Genuinely, because I'd be like invested in the story and the characters. I'm like, wow, the world's so interesting. Oh, cool, and also the hot bitches are fucking.
Hey, you know what? This is like the real world. People be hot and just having sex with each other. Because
Like,
hot people
yeah,
just be doing that. Like,
Fab to this.
Not noodle can't fab to it.
Invested. I can't do that.
you got to be invested, right? You got to understand that it's like you need the context for the scene, is what Noodle's saying.
Very true.
Yeah, you gotta.
And he's saying you need the context of the scene. You need to know that that's his dad, and then that's his girlfriend in the bed with him.
God damn it. Not again.
And that's what Noodle's saying. He's saying you need the proper context.
Yeah. When will I be free? Truly, when will I be free?
Not sure that's on the cards.
Noodle, this is your fault. You done set us back like 50 years.
I didn't even do anything this time.
Huh?
What? Huh?
You literally are the one who did it. This is your fault.
Yeah, for the first time, it was actually your fault, Noodle.
Damn,
Also,
that's crazy.
true
I talked
Bleach
about
fans.
Yujiro a little bit.
A little bit? Bro, this has been like 20 minutes. And you still bringing him up yourself at this point.
I literally drew it.
Oh my god.
Right, but there's so many examples of Yujiro vibe. Like, at least I brought up the time where he like beat some guy by him killing himself and then bringing himself back to life and then claiming he won. Like, you know, that's interesting.
See, look, if I talk about how this man stepped to Muhammad Ali and was like, hey, yo, you gonna run my fade. And then was like, you know what, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna let your kid run my fade because he perfected what you did. And then his kid walked out on him and Yujiro was gonna absolutely demolish this man, but Muhammad Ali Jr. was already gone.
Yep, that, it sounds right. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened, but that's close enough.
Also, real Bleach fans will recognize this panel. And if you recognize it, I have to kill you. Yep. Tiny, incredibly fast lady with big booba, casually sipping some tea and acting like a moron.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
Yep. That was one of the reasons I love this bitch.
Looks like I don't recognize this panel. Looks like I live another day.
This time. Might catch you slipping next time.
She is definitely tittied up, though.
Yeah. You know what? There's a very interesting thing about the way Kubo draws Yoruichi, and it's supposed to be understood that she has like kind of big boobs. Not like Halle Bell type of big, but like still big.
Yeah, good size, well endowed. You know.
But there are definitely times when he draws her and they definitely look bigger than they did in the last chapter. And then they'll definitely look just more proportional to the rest of her in the next chapter.
Yeah, you know, sometimes he's just feeling super spicy that day, or maybe he needed an assistant for that day or something, you know.
I'm just saying, like, first you
like,
see this.
My hand, it's cramping. Assistant, draw the titties. And the assistant's like, yes, sir, I got it. And he's like, is this Yoruichi or Halle Bell? It's probably Halle Bell. And then just draws the titties, and then Kubo comes back and draws the rest later without proof checking his assistant's work or something. I don't know.
Pretty much. Like, if you look at all three of these, okay, they look like, okay, we get the idea. They're supposed to be kind of big and barely contained with this fucking, like, leotard.
You have the magic clothes, you know?
Okay. But they ever so slightly fluctuate, in which in one of them they look just bigger, and in the other they just seem more proportionate. Like, they just seem proportionate to the rest of her. And then you see this panel, And it's like, all right.
Oh, boo boo.
It's like, okay, what?
That's an entire boo boo right there, my boy.
It's like, all right, what are we doing here? What the fuck's going on here?
He just dropping the titty on us.
And then we see this. Mind you, these are all still drawn by Kubo.
Yeah.
The first three are from an earlier time in the show. Like, and I mean in its existence. So not in terms of her age, just in the existence of the story.
Yeah.
Like in our world of existing.
Yeah, or early in his artistic journey.
Like the first three are like the present at that time. This one with the ears is like the current arc that is in the end. And then this one down here happens in terms of the story's presentation way later on than the first three, but it is a look into the past in which she is still an adult. So physically, there's not supposed to be any difference between this bottom image. Yeah, so there's no, like, in the terms of Bleach.
The current or like most recent or whatever, all the shonen people seem to just increase size of their females' titties by the end of the show. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like, all of them do it. I wonder if it's just the editors being like, we need more. More sex. Because every shonen author does it.
The fans need more booba.
So that really makes me wonder. I'm like, is it just the editors being like, we need to sell more mangas, bro?
Possibly.
And then like they just keep going, oh, just make them like slightly bigger, please. But they like request that enough times that by the end they're just massive. Because it's like, and that's why it takes like years or whatever to happen. Is because the editor just drops out. Can you make them slightly bigger? And then like another month later, a month or two later, he's like, hey, just a little bit bigger. And then just slowly over time, they balloon out of proportion.
Probably.
The great booby conspiracy of Shonen Jump.
That sounds right. Unrelated, when I was younger and I learned that Yoriichi's supposed to be like 5'2", it broke my heart.
She's 5'2"?
Yeah.
I always thought Yoriichi was supposed to be like, I don't know, like 5'8", 5'10".
Well, because that feels right? But no, she's shorter than Orihime. Oh, sorry, so confirmed, Yoriichi is 5'1.5", actually. I think Orihime is like 5'3". And that was what reminded me, or that is what taught me as a young person that, oh, that's right. In Japan, that's like a kind of normal height.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, what? That doesn't seem right. All the proportions, then you're like, oh, right, the scale is different. Their scale tops out at like 5'10".
But then the thing is Kisuke is actually tall.
Oh, yeah?
He would be a freak in Japan. He's 6 foot tall. So he is as tall as he looks like he should be, pretty much. Like, he looks like he's a tall white dude. And then Yoriichi's like, okay, so she's like, I don't know, maybe 5'6". No. She's itty bitty. Itty bitty teeny weeny lady. Can kill you. Won't probably. Anyway, back to me fucking trying to sketch this out based on what I'm looking at. And I apologize for anyone at home watching this. I haven't drawn in a long time because I've been just shy of clinically depressed. So it's been rough getting back into it, but a bitch is trucking on.
We've both been sick for like a month straight. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Me crying somewhere and you coughing.
And I'm just coughing up a lung.
So true, bestie. All right.
Y'all gotta catch a break.
Bro, I'm saying.
Time. Oh, you're doing a little like 7-eye. That's cute.
Well, I mean, I'm mostly trying to get just like the feel of the pose, which is more or less how it's here.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
I probably will change it when I actually. The thing to remember about Yoriichi that I had to learn is that her hair actually like comes up some. It's weird because Kubo draws it in such a way that it doesn't feel like she should have like bangs here. Like this is something I had to teach myself when I was younger because I always felt like I wasn't drawing her right. Like the way Yoriichi is often drawn, maybe like that, right? So this part of the head will not be like seen. It's like her bangs just come down like this, but often like the forehead part of it is a little bit more normal than this. But there's like this like hair bump up here that is always visible from the sides too. And part of it is because when you draw her, or when he draws her, there's like this like kind of cat-like thing on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the like cat whisker thing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, haha, she's kind of cat-like. And then he tends to like, whenever something silly is going on, he gives her like eyes like this.
Yeah.
Not quite that mouth, but
close enough. We get it.
But there's this hump that's here, and it's always here. Okay, so even when she grows her hair out and it's long, it's always there.
Yeah.
So what that actually implies is that she has like a big bump, like not on her actual head, but in terms of her hair.
So
like her
she
hair
has, like,
is
a
bumped.
Like cowlick style, like extra height.
In a way, yeah. It's the type of thing you would expect if someone had bangs that like came up off their forehead and then like...
Yeah, like My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Yeah, exactly. As if they had bangs that do this, so that like the hair has the volume to follow it.
Yeah,
and it's something I've always found weird, because like, I mean, yeah, sure, it's unique. Like it's unique. I can't think of any other characters that directly have the same thing. But it's the fact that she doesn't have bangs that come up to fit with it have always seemed kind of strange.
Weird, yeah.
Because it just implies that like the middle, like there's just a chunk of the middle of her head that's just bumped for some fucking reason. Just like a weird portion that it's like she was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put rollers in my hair. It's gonna be so cute. And then in the morning she takes out all the rest of them, but forgot one.
Forgot one. I like nobody tells her.
Well, who's gonna check her? Who's gonna check her? I'm not me. Me personally, I have better things to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume this bitch is being eccentric and she's just doing what she wants, because that's what she does most of the time.
Yeah.
She does eccentric bitch shit.
Let the bump be.
As a fan, though, I've got words for Kubo, but...
Whoa. Oh, you can't be saying that.
You're right, I'm not a fan. I hate Bleach.
Word.
It sure is.
Go. All right.
There you go.
Check yourself next time.
Hey, gang,
say
gang.
something crazy like that.
Gang, 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 gang.
This vaguely reminds me of the.
Posse.
You guys remember what was it? The thing that was going around where it's like anime faces are cats stuff.
Yeah.
Did you look into that at all? Did you try anything fun? Did you try to draw your cat as an anime character or anything like that?
I don't have a cat, but I understood where they were going with it. It was just a silly memification version of some shit that I've already looked into, which is a lot of anime heads are like babies. It's like infantilized.
Proportion-wise, yeah. Yep, and to be fair, it is likely somewhat modeled off of cats. You know, big eyes, short faces, and muzzles.
Well,
and then, like
they're cute.
The profile is like mostly where it actually exists, but like straight on, it's not really a thing. And then like, but the profile, the way that they have like the muzzle come out, it definitely is.
I mean, it's supposed to be cute, okay?
Yeah. And
babies are cute. Like the big forehead. It's like these are things.
Yeah.
Most babies, they have it. Like their eyes are big proportionately to the rest of them. Technically, your eyes are about the same size, you know?
Yeah.
Just the rest of them is tiny around it.
Yep.
Like that, it's just supposed to mirror something cute. They just chose to say cats, but more realistically, it's probably like just babies.
Yeah.
Just stuff that's cute about babies. I mean, that's the whole point of like Chibifying something. It's like,
yeah.
If I were gonna do a real quick,
basically look like a baby.
Like if I were gonna do a little super Chibified Jolt, for example.
Uh-huh.
Give him like big old circle hands.
Give me the Neko Arc hands, yeah.
Big old eyes. A little happy face. Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! Wait, yo!
I'm just saying, it's like, that's really all you've got to do.
Yeah. And I do like the classic technique, the hide the arm behind the back.
Well, I had to make it quick. But when you look at
ultimate
this,
technique.
but when you look at this, it's like, okay, this is kind of like what toddler. It's like, that's the point.
It's kind of what toddlers look like.
Like, that's the whole thing. Is it's made to look like baby. You can say it looks like a cat. The point is both are cute for similar reasons. Itty bitty, adorable, soft, big eyes. You know, you just want to protect them.
baby.
You just want to protect them.
It baby.
Ooh.
This Joel needs to be protected. Never forget. I say as I erase it from existence. Where the fuck is her hand?
Never to be seen again.
Get, dismiss. I will update my drivers later, damn it. I fucking hate how, like, so much stuff is, like, automatically a push notification unless you disable it. I understand
like,
some people
the
are
default
really...
being push notification and not, like, you have to turn them on is really annoying, actually.
And I understand to a degree why it's done. It just irritates me. Like, for certain things, I do have it set to push notification because it's actually important and I don't ever want to risk forgetting it. Most of this shit, it's like, you can just let me know, hey, there's an update available, and I'll go, okay, thank you. When I'm ready, I will, you know, click install. But if you do a push notification, it immediately pisses me off.
Yep. Well, let me tell you.
It might be something really useful. I'm mad anyway.
The worst is that, like, several, like, social media apps on my phone, I've intentionally turned push notifications off, so it won't send them to me, but it'll still put the number by the app where it's like 1, 2, 3.
Gosh.
And I'm like, just tell me when I look in the app. Stop it with the numbers.
I slightly goobered this and have to grab it and fix it.
Welcome to digital art. You can just fix that on the fly.
So true. It's one of my favorite things about it.
You could do it with traditional, but it'll just won't look.
Just like snip it out or like put a sticky note over it. Like.
I mean, true. Those are options.
You cut it, rotate it, tape it in. It's like, good as new.
Cut it, paste it, twist it,
flip it,
automatic.
Clip it. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember any more of it for some reason, because then, like, my brain was just like, yeah, see, it's like Naruto saying it. Isn't that cool? Saying what? To like...
Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, mail, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it. I actually memorized this.
No, I used to have it too. It was so good. Well, because I did like all of those. Like I did those. I did the Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. Well, actually, I remember I loved the Daft Hand. Have I told you guys about my idea for like a new Daft Hands?
Daft Hands?
Yeah, you know, where it's like the, you know, do it harder, work it better, you know, we do it faster. Like it's written on the fingers, and then like they're putting up the finger and time with the lyrics.
Yeah.
I was like, it went like omega viral in our youth, so. But like, it's just because, you know, there's the new Whopper version of the song. Where you just do the Whopper version. So like, all your fingers say is like Whopper.
That's the propaganda's gotten lazier.
Yeah, so it's just Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. And just all your fingers say Whopper.
They're not even trying anymore.
So here's the thing. I see the vision. I just hate it.
Did either of you guys actually try to learn how to do the Daft Hands?
No, I didn't care enough. I did download like a keyboard app to learn how to like play it like that, you know?
Yeah.
But no, I never did all
remember
this
my
stuff.
hands were covered in the words a lot because I tried to get it figured out, but I'm not musically oriented, so I had no rhythm to like figure it out. So like my hands just would not work, and like I just couldn't get it down, so I gave up eventually.
You should have just become musically oriented. That was your time.
Well,
Clearly, you had some music to inspire you for it. Should have just gone for it.
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, I was just not that interested. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, oh, I couldn't do it. Whatever, I'll just watch the video again.
That's fair.
It was one of those, like, you know how, like, people, like, oh, yeah, I don't play the new video game. I just watch Markiplier play it.
Yes.
You know, they just watch, you know, X-influencer just play the new game, and then they're like, I'm satisfied. I like the new game. And it's like, what?
You didn't play it. I did play it. In the back seat, not the front seat.
Yeah, because the streamer was asking us, like, for what they should do, so technically, like, I also played it, you know?
Like, I had input, you know? It just so happens that me and the streamer pretty much made all the same decisions, so our gameplay would have been pretty much identical anyway. Because I think I made pretty much exactly the same decisions, so...
To fix this fucking hand.
There are people that genuinely think that.
Well, yeah, that's true. There are, indeed. Oh, speaking of new games, I've got a few on my list that I just, like, I haven't had money to buy. But, like, I want to play so bad.
Like what?
Well, there's Pikmin 4. There's Baldur's Gate. Technically, I already own this one, but I could jump back in it. Dude, I love Cyberpunk too much, man. Just as a genre, and then, like, the video game captures it so perfectly, and so does the Edgerunners anime. Like, ugh.
Mind me too soon.
The game
Still
is
too soon.
fixed.
Oh, game been fixed, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good then too. You just didn't get to actually play it all that often.
The 2.0 update really just
Yeah, they added a whole bunch of new shit apparently, and I'm like pretty interested in like trying out some new stuff. But yeah, there's that. I technically wanted to try Wild Hearts, but like I'm kind of okay with having missed that one. Apparently, it was like okay as far as like a Monster Hunter clone. Oh yeah, and there was was it One Piece Odyssey, I think, that I really wanted to try, and then a lot of people said it was like a lot of fun. It's the newest iteration of like that, you know, the One Piece arena fighter RPG genre or whatever.
One Piece in space?
Hey, that sounds kind of based. Bars.
I don't know if it does. I don't know how I feel about the idea of One Piece in space.
I mean, it's not that far off if you think about it. Pirates, government, open ocean, open space, a single crew in a single ship out against the world.
It's universe. Pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same
concept-wise, basically the same. But no, we
like
gotta keep that away from the
gaslight
public until I eventually release my One Piece in Space variant that I've had brewing in the tank for a long time. Because otherwise somebody might steal the idea before I get around to it.
Is it in the Kugo universe, or is it in the...
No, Kogu wasn't in it, but maybe he will be now.
Kogu.
You know what? Maybe I should name, because one of the main characters is going to be an android. Maybe I should name him Kogu.
I mean, it would be that linking part that keeps the universes intertwined, but not directly just
the Jolt cinematic universe.
The JCU.
I mean, technically, with the way my magic rule system works in my stories, that is possible.
And then just Goku showed up.
And then literal Goku showed up.
Wait, wouldn't it make more sense for Zoro to show up instead?
Why is that?
Because he got lost, and then it just ended up in the Jolt cinematic.
Oh my god.
Is that where he went? Oh. And we just gotta hold him here until it's time for his climactic fight.
Absolutely. Otherwise,
yeah, the Zoro arc.
No. Zoro arc is a Pokemon.
Yeah, I was like, Zoro arc?
No, the Zoro arc. No, it's the Zoro arc of the Jolt cinematic universe.
No, I don't know if I want like a Zoro arc like character. I mean, that'd be cool though. Actually, maybe it's worth it.
IDK, personally, I say send Noodle back to the drawing board. That's not acceptable.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
You know what? That's fair.
I don't want to go
Noodle,
back.
get drawing
to
on the
the
board, and
concept.
we'll check back in with you.
All right. How about Bleach? But
Nope. Already
instead
back
of
to the
just-
drawing board.
Whoa, hear me out. Hear me out.
Listen, that's a
hear me
bad
out,
starting
hear me
point, okay?
Hear me out. Okay, I got it. Trust me. But instead of doing everything Bleach did, it's just, booba.
So, a Bleach Dojin.
Yeah.
No!
Try again, Noodle.
Ay. This freaking guy. Can't take you
Rolls out a
anywhere, Noodle.
whiteboard.
Alright, hear me out. It's like Baki,
dang
except
it.
it's the hentai episode that Noodle watched.
Oh
where-
my gosh.
I didn't watch the entire episode. It was just the show.
So he keeps
It's the
saying.
closest thing we're gonna get.
It's the closest thing you're gonna get. I don't think you need anything else. I think you've had enough, sir.
Baki literally just has dudes take off their shirts just to show each other their muscle.
I mean, to be fair, when you've got back muscles in the shape of a demon, I think you're allowed to do that.
He doesn't even take off his shirt. He just flexes. His shirt evaporates.
Right, that's still him taking off his shirt. Just the method is different.
It just evaporates.
I mean, to be honest, if I could do that, I probably would. If I
mean,
could just be like, yo, check this out, and then just like
that's
flex and
a
my shirt
flex.
just disintegrates.
But bro,
That's
you
just a
run out of
flex.
shirts.
Well, yeah, but if I'm that
Pretty
shredded and have that power, I'd be so rich. Because I'd be like, hey guys, watch this trick, and then my shirt, it disintegrates, and then they give me money. Because I'm at a
It's like,
strip
all right,
club,
give
baby. Yeah!
Bold of you to assume.
Kidding me? If I looked like that, I'd be making so much money in like the sex industry.
Would that be your preferred industry?
I wouldn't mind it. If I looked like that, like goddamn.
Like,
Damn.
Demon
built
back
like
of like
Hanma. You can
bodybuilder over here.
get
Jolt OnlyFans win. It's like- Support the Drip OnlyFans by liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel and this
OnlyFans is
video.
just like audiobook recordings of Noodle describing scenes from Bucky.
Cursed.
That's right. Join the
And
Drip
then-
OnlyFans to hear me read to
I'm a
you the
dick
saucy
picker.
fanfic of your dreams.
Or else.
Yeah. Or else I'll read the fanfic that ruins your entire headcanon.
Please, people, for the love of that not happening. Like, comment, and subscribe.
I'll read the
Let's
no titty
maintain the
Yoruichi
headcanon.
AU.
No! It's just getting worse, people, please.
I'll read the entire Smash Bros. Fan fiction that is longer than the Bible.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah,
that
one, like,
exists?
Subspace Emissary one or whatever, where it's like the entire Smash Bros. Cast in like a fanfic or whatever. It reached enough word count higher than the Bible finally.
There's no way! Do these people not need to have jobs? I don't understand!
Well, I mean, you
I
can put
don't
out like at least one
understand.
chapter a week. I mean, think about how long it's been since, what was it, Smash 4?
But who still has that much excitement for the subspace emissary to write that big of a... Like, what is the story of the fan fiction?
I don't know. I haven't read it. But I assume it's mostly probably like, because I mean, we've talked about how cool it would be to just like have little comics or fun stories about just like, oh, it's all like a stage play, and then they go backstage and are like, hey, good fight today. You know, we really put on a good show.
I mean, I've joked about that it would be funny.
Yeah. Well, they thought it'd be funny too, and they just keep finding more jokes.
There's no way. It can't be that long if all it is they find it funny, bro. Like, I need you to understand, they're committed
maybe they're
beyond
also
a joke.
doing like relationships or like romance stories. Or maybe they're doing like drama as well.
Illegal. Illegal, immoral.
Like I haven't read it. I don't know. Maybe I should do
crime
a
against
series
humanity.
where I just spend 10 hours at a time reading this story.
If you do this, I will be reporting you to the FBI for violating the Geneva Convention. I will absolutely. I said this. No good deed goes unpunished.
True enough.
This cup about to be looking weird, but whatever.
It's a cup.
It's okay. It's like a handmade cup that was made by somebody who's like okay at like pottery.
You're so right.
The guy who made it was like, damn, I'm good. And then like you look at it and you're like, yeah, you're good.
You got
You
it.
just don't want to hurt their feelings.
Hashtag every macaroni art drawing I gave to my mom.
She's like, oh my god, this is so good.
But you know what? In her defense, I think she really felt that that was the case because she sure kept all of it. Sometimes I'd be like, Mom, I'm not sure if I should be flattered or bothered. Throw this crap away.
And she's like, wait, you still have that? Wait, why that one? That one is so bad.
Like, if I ever have kids, I do not know how I'll be able to pretend I give a shit about whatever childish nonsense. Like, I'm gonna have to bring out all of my acting.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! Are you the next Picasso?
Yeah, they go through the dinosaur phase and start listing off the like scientific names of all these dinosaurs, and you're
Right,
like,
and I'll be like,
so
whoa.
good, you're so smart. And it's
Oh
like,
my gosh! Look at our
wow.
little paleontologist.
I can't believe it was a
Poor souls.
Deinonychus, you know, like.
I've never even heard of a pterodactyl before. Tell me more about like. I have to pretend, but at the same time, it's so hard to pretend. Like when someone tells me about something I already know about now, I struggle to be like, I know. Get to the point.
Yeah, it's just like,
I'll have to hope that the love I have for my eventual ski spawn will be enough to overpower.
enough to power through.
Yes. I'm going to assume that that's probably how it works. Like, I think most people tend to like their
or
offspring.
it's just like, oh, it's just so endearing watching this young mind develop that like you can get over it, you know?
I hope so. If not, whew, it's going to be a rough childhood for them. Like, mother doesn't care about this. Find me something interesting. My poor child who can't even read.
Find a cooler phase to go through, child.
Literally. Well, Mom, what don't you know about? I know about a lot of things. But what don't you know about? I can't tell you that.
And just starts like smoking. You're just like, whoa!
Lamau. And I'll be like, yes, actually, I did already know about that. Something else. Shit!
And then the ski spawn comes up with, hey, Mom, did you know about Bleach?
You'll imagine Bleach 2 comes out by the time your kid is like old enough to start reading it.
That would be the day I became a reverse orphan.
Yeah, what's the version of widow but for child?
Literally. There has to be a word for that, right?
Right there.
Also, sorry for everyone. My voice keeps cracking because I haven't drank anything yet and it's early.
Fair enough. But no, because like, well, you'd be surprised what there isn't like words for. I always keep bringing it up, but like, there's still not a word for starving, but for water. You have to die of dehydration. You can't like starve to death. You like can't dehydrate to death. Like you just die of dehydration. There's not a word.
I believe there is a word for it, but it's like needlessly scientific.
Well, yeah, that's because like there wasn't a word and scientists needed to write it in their papers, so they were like, I'll just use a science term.
Well, okay, so there's a really old word for it, which is called forethirst.
Which is what?
It's forethirst. It's
Forethirst.
like it's an old word for it, and it actually meant that you're dying of thirst, and then for hunger was dying of hunger, which
Right.
we now just call starving. So there was a word for it, but realistically, it's just terminal dehydration, I think.
Right, yeah, which is dying of dehydration. Right, like there,
I mean,
again,
yeah.
it like you can do like describing it still isn't like a word for it. Like forethirst is probably the
Well,
closest.
But I think there's a reason for that, and it's because we can only go so long. I mean, because technically you starve to death.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like you blink to
Desiccation.
death. It's because desiccation is what's happened after you've already died. That's you having been dehydrated after death.
Mm-hmm.
Like a desiccated corpse is that way because it's already there. Nobody is desiccated who's still alive.
Right. But there
But I
should
like the thought, Noodle. You're still on a good track. But I think it's because these things exist on the spectrum. Because you can be starving or dehydrating for a long time before you actually die of it. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the reason. Like, there has to be, like, medically, there has to be more nuance. Because there might be more nuance to it. Like,
Right, but
it might seem like you died of starvation, but you actually had something that was preventing your body from retaining nutrients, for example.
Yeah.
Then you did not actually die of like starvation. You technically died of like a lack of whatever
Well,
to
yeah,
function.
technically, because it's starvation. It's like, well, what does food give us? It's like, oh, well, calories, and like, technically, our body just eats itself alive and we die. But I'm still saying that there should be a word, because even colloquially, there just isn't a good word for it.
Hungry.
It's always bothered me.
Water hung.
I'm thirsting
Hungiest.
to death.
That just makes
Come on,
you
I'm
sound like you're
thirsting over
horny.
here.
That makes you
I'm
sound like
water
you're
hungry.
horny and pathetic.
I'm
Yeah.
water hungry.
Water hungry.
Hey, you
That's
guys got
up
any
there.
of that water? I'm water hungry.
I'm water hungry.
Water hungry. I hate it.
I'm wungy.
No. Are you thirsty? No, I'm water hungry.
What does that mean? I'm trying to get the roundness of this boobie right. It's easier to
Yeah, I
get
mean,
it
it's
with a
very
softer
important.
brush.
That side boob profile is on point.
Thank you. Trying to make it match the manga panel a little bit better. I think I did okay. I think.
She did
It's
okay.
looking just enough.
Well, because it's more than a side boob. So this actually, and I actually have I have the
it's like
cosplay
the
somewhere.
magic fabric, the classic magic. Where it's just
No,
like,
no,
that
no.
would definitely never stay on.
No, if it
because
was
it's
tight
drawn,
enough, it would.
does. Yeah.
No, if it was tight enough, it would. I can
Yeah.
guarantee that it would. So,
Alright.
because you have to look really, like the way the outfit works, it's a top that does not have like a side to it. So if one were to wear it, this is an arm. Okay. It goes around the neck, like it's just something that is held in place by like your neck,
Yeah.
and it comes around like this. But it basically is like this type of an outfit. Okay, so I'm doing it poorly just to better get the idea across, because it's
Yeah.
really just like this.
Show the shapes more so.
And then it's held
yes.
very, like, this part is pulled very tightly,
I see.
such that even though
Yes,
there is
yes.
cleavage, yeah, it is, it's held
Yes.
very firmly in place. Noodle, shut the fuck up. You're so fucking annoying. The point is it will stay. It's not the fabric you necessarily have to worry about. It's your boob. Your boob will probably not stay unless you have it tight, or unless you've like glued your titty, or not glued, like taped your titty to the fabric. Then you're probably
Hey,
okay.
Stick tag.
Yeah.
Interesting booba. Yes.
Ah, booba science. Yes, very interesting.
Yes.
Educational.
I'm very much interested.
Scientific.
It's not booba science. It's fucking, I don't know,
I mean,
gravity.
It kind of booba science.
No, it's just, it's the science of holding something in place.
Which
Gravity.
is kind of booba science if you think
It's
about
gravity.
And gravity is invoked on the booba, therefore it's booba science.
Yeah,
Is this boy math? Am I being boy math right now?
You're being boy scienced right now.
Well, you know
Boy
what?
science.
I am officially a misandrist. this did it for me.
And honestly, you have every right to do so.
Boy science is best science because it's just a stick figure with giant boobs on a whiteboard.
Thank you. We hate that.
Oh, that reminds me of you draw something, you know the drawings that are like, oh, it's something dirty that then turns into like something else. Like the dog like the way you start drawing it looks like a penis, right? Like you guys remember that?
Yes.
Like
They're very
all
funny.
those.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have that thing where it was like somebody would draw it on the whiteboard, like the dirty part in Sharpie and then the rest in dry erase?
Oh man! So when they wipe
So that the
it
teacher
off,
comes in and is like, oh, cute, but I'm gonna erase it, and then they erase it, and the only thing that's left is the dirty part.
No, I've not seen that, but that's really fucking
Oh
funny.
yeah, because they would just draw the start of it, aka the penis looking part, in Sharpie, and then just finish out the drawing with dry erase, and then the teacher would get got, and then have that up there for the rest of the class. Because they didn't know the secret technique on how to get rid of Sharpies on dry erase.
I mean, they probably just didn't have the tools. Teachers do not get paid enough for this shit.
No, you
Granted.
you just get rid of it by drawing over it with the dry erase. Yeah, if
I
there's
would've
Sharpie on
figured
a
it
dry erase board, you
required-
just dry erase marker over the Sharpie, and then you can erase it.
I would have figured it would be like you need to put a little rubbing alcohol on it or something.
No, that actually doesn't really work that well. Like, almost nothing works, and then like you just dry erase, draw the marker over the Sharpie, and it just erases it.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
just
cool.
like a little fun little fact. I only learned it because I was like, that's so interesting. Because like, you know, sometimes people
And then
are like,
you
oh, I
had to
accidentally used a
test it.
Sharpie, or like I said, that was a running prank in our schools.
Mm-hmm.
Was the Sharpie dirty part and then dry erase the rest. But yeah, you just have to draw like dry erase line over the Sharpie, and then you can erase it like a normal dry erase.
I feel really bad for your teachers. That shit would piss me off. I'd be like, you hoodlums do not realize I do not get paid enough for this. And I don't like most kids
absolutely,
anyway.
They did not get paid enough, and like, dang, sorry. To be fair, it always happened to the language teachers too. You know, like your English, your Spanish.
Not
your
y'all
French.
messing with the language teacher.
Yeah, it seems to
They
mostly
normally are
happen
the
just
chillest.
to the language ones for some reason. I don't know. Never really
That's
happened to like the
fucked
math
up.
or science ones.
because you were too focused on actually not doing math.
That's fucked up.
Maybe it was because the language teachers weren't like always there on time. They were like
I think
sometimes
you
like
guys
a
were just
minute or
dicks.
so after the bell.
No, I don't. I think it's just you guys are just. I think that's really what it comes down to.
I mean, that is highly likely.
I'm gonna have to long line this. All right, hand.
I believe
behave.
in your arm. That's
I'll
pretty
take it.
reasonable.
It ain't gotta be perfect. It just gotta be worth.
I held my breath.
How good does it have to be? Good enough.
Literally. I would
I held
like.
my breath, so I.
I would like at least one like on this for how semi okay.
For how semi?
Damn it.
Semi what?
I would like at least one like on this gosh darn video for how okay that line turned out.
A
Because Hose is
single
struggling.
like.
Yeah. Hey, leave a like
Maybe-
on the video if you think that line that Ski did was okay.
Please.
2 if you're feeling nasty.
She needs the validation.
No, don't do 2 likes. The same person liking it twice will unlike it, Noodle. God damn it.
Oh,
This is why you're not our
counterproductive.
PR person.
like it. That's 2 likes.
If the same person clicks like twice, it removes the like.
Yeah,
I
it
wasn't
unlikes.
referring to the same person doing it twice.
You're on thin ice, mister. You are on thin
the best kind of
ice.
His ice is so thin right now.
It's so thin because of all the drip.
Hey.
You get it? Because it's like, it was thicker, but like,
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
then
of
it'd be
warm
dripping.
day. So like,
Yeah.
it kind of, it away.
Yeah,
At least
I get
water's
it.
not
I get it.
freezing.
There we go.
So what is the other thing she's holding? Is it like a ladle?
It's like a tea stirrer, I think.
Ah. I was like, it's like vaguely ladle shaped.
I mean, my
a ladle
assumption
for
is it's
tea.
like an old tea stirrer kind of thing, because that's
A
kind
tea
of
ladle.
what it looks like
Yeah.
in the panel.
Seems
But
reasonable. Oh, that line was not acceptable though. There we go. Hey yo, leave a dislike if you like the line that she didn't keep.
wait, no, don't dislike the video. Why would you wish
leave
that
a
on us?
like if you like that she redid the line.
Hit
Bruh.
the dislike twice. If you like it.
Yeah, hit the dislike 2 times if you don't like that she didn't keep the one line that she redid.
Bruh.
This is getting convoluted.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of thinking we're making it a little too hard for them to like the video.
I think you might be doing that, yes.
Like the
All right, guys,
video
hit that
and
like button.
Please.
Please.
cake. I might even bake 2 cakes.
Noodle, how would that entice anyone to like the video? You can't cook,
2 cakes. Whoa, wait.
but you can't cook.
Can't
2
cook.
poorly cooked cakes.
Bro, if you can't make more than top ramen, I know when bacon.
I go off in the microwave, bro.
Not the microwave.
Microwave cake. That's my boy Noodle, eh?
Yeah.
All right,
That's how
if you
you
know what
do it
you're
around
doing,
here.
a microwave mug cake is. I don't think he knows what he's doing, bro.
I am not a professional.
Do not attempt to replicate the actions you see here on Drip at home.
The actions are drawing badly.
That's right. These actions are drawings of professionals.
Bye.
I guess that's not technically wrong. I think each of us has been paid to draw before. We are professionals.
Yeah, we are technically professionals.
They just don't feel like it.
Yeah, the world of a professional artist where no one thinks they're a professional artist, but they all are.
Well, bet
I'm not a
was.
professional.
Oh.
Oh.
Skill issue.
Noodle, sorry to have to tell you this way. You're fired.
You don't even pay me.
I thought you were a professional artist, and that's why we brought you on to Drip, but maybe you shouldn't have lied on your resume.
I didn't
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, what the fuck? Noodle,
Like, how
you
you didn't just drop
lied?
that on episode like 10?
I just.
This is episode 10?
I
episode
no, let me
10?
check. I just know it's like 10. Yes, it is actually exactly number 10.
Hey, yo!
Not including the one that we lost due to corrupted files.
The lost episodes of Drip.
Well, yeah, there is a lost episode of Drip. It was the monochrome one, the speed paint. Which I'm
Wait,
kinda
that's
sad
the
about.
last one?
Yeah.
But that one was kind of good.
I know that was I think my favorite of the first season, and then
Aww.
like I went to like go check everything, and yeah, all the files are corrupted. There's no audio.
Bro.
But like, yeah, that was like I think one of our best, and like the art was great, the commentary was good, but it's gone.
Life will match you fast.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I was super sad when I was like, of all the ones to be gone, it's this
Not the
one?
good one. Could have taken any but the good one, but you took the
Yep.
good one.
Well, hey. That's just how it'd be on this bitch of an earth, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a professional, but I am a surgeon.
Where?
I am a surgeon.
Where are you a surgeon at?
I don't know any of the rest of that meme other than like the fact that the guy says I am a surgeon and cries.
I am a surgeon. I am not a what's the term? Officially recognized surgeon, but Xbox Live. Whoa! Xbox Live.
Surgeon.
No,
You're an Xbox Live surgeon? Hello?
Yeah, Xbox Live told me that through an achievement that I was a surgeon. So that's all the credentials I need.
That is all his credentials.
Yeah.
Verified.
I'm pretty sure Xbox also told you that you were whatever the fuck Master Chief is. But I don't think you actually are Master Chief. Does that help?
But Xbox Live would not tell me I'm Master Chief because Master Chief's right there.
Looks behind me. Oh my god!
Master Chief, what are you drawing?
You Chief from Bleach.
Nice.
Master Chief just talking to Cortana. Cortana, replicate that drawing using your AI network.
No! Did you fucking imagine? Just like, Master Chief, can you please not steal my artwork with an image generator?
Not possible.
He's just like hawks his gun. He's like,
Okay.
just like crouches away and like walks slightly away from you and like crouches at the wall until he teleports through it. You're like, all right. Sounds good.
Literally. There's no other reaction to have.
Dang, she be sipping the tea.
I am almost
That's a
done.
big sip.
I'm doing it in
Tea
black
be
and white.
sipping.
That's a big sip. That's almost slurp territory, but not quite.
That's a slurp.
It might surprise you. It might surprise you, but sometimes people actually just drink. You know?
What?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Are you saying that
does
she's
not-
drinking that without making gratuitous like noises?
Yes.
That's a little weird. What she think she's better than me?
That is logically
so.
impossible.
I hope so. I hope that is what she thinks.
I can't help but notice you ate your food and didn't belch afterwards. What, you think you're better than us?
Who do you think you are?
Ah, she's doing hatching.
Poorly. Because it's been a while.
Hey, hatching's hard. It's a lot harder than you would think, considering it's just a bunch of lines.
Well, technically, it's not the hatching that's difficult. It's doing it well that's difficult.
Well, yeah, doing it well as like conveying the correct like shape.
Yes.
So classic Yoroichi Stan 13-year-old ski.
Correct. Big Stan.
Pre-ski.
Yoroichi was my first ever cosplay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Made out of a shitty orange shirt and some bandage.
Oh,
And then the artist.
nice. You know, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to remember what was my first cosplay. I think so, like outside of Halloween, so like a con-related thing. I think it was Star Trek.
Hoo-ha-ha. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Anything that has the same cadence of shark bait, my brain just it
Star
just
Trek,
immediately, literally.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. We all got brain rot in one way or another.
Yeah. And the sad thing is, it's been a long time since I've even seen Finding Nemo. So I don't know why it just pops into my fucking...
just one of those things, you know?
Blame it on
Blame it
COVID.
on COVID. Gladly. That bitch.
COVID's fault because I watched Finding Nemo 400 times during lockdown. And now it's stuck in my head. It's COVID's fault.
That bitch.
I remember
excuse my
first
language,
part.
wanker.
Whoa. Whoa.
I can tell you feel strongly, but come on, kids, watch this.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Watch your fucking language.
Yeah, with noodle, son.
Still my favorite bottle of water thing is the British, or the favorite British
Bottle of
thing
water.
is the bottle of water. Hey, you want a bottle of water?
I'm sorry, sir. A what?
A bottle of water.
A book.
You know, only £1. Hey, you ain't gonna find them any cheaper over there, you know what I'm saying? Just come get your bottle of waters. Bottle of water, yeah?
I'm so confused. He seems to be offering me some sort of devilish incantation, but all I see him holding are Dasani bottles of water.
Bottles of water. What? I can't parse through what he's saying.
It sounds like he's saying like a Baphomet the Wise or something. I
He
can't
slips
see.
English in and out of this incantation. It's weird.
What spells are he casting?
Clearly, this is something I shouldn't get involved with.
Yeah, I
No,
should
thank you,
simply
sir.
stay away. These Brits are no good. All of their
Casting
devilish
spells.
incantations will surely bring ruin to their society.
Looks at the current state of it. Yeah.
Well,
probably.
actually,
like
not
that.
far off, I suppose.
Something like that.
He was not capping. Not about that. I wonder at which point Cap exactly became synonymous with lying. Like I just wonder like what was the like the canon event for it?
Right, like what like solidified it? I mean, honestly, I'm imagining it's definitely somewhere on the internet that it like became solidly like that is just what it is, right?
Literally, just New York.
Just New York.
That was the canon event.
Does it have anything to do with the Yankee with no brim? Because that is in fact a cap.
God. We don't talk about Yankee no brim. I hate that shit so fucking much. It's so
But the
ugly.
Yankee with all the brim.
The full brim, baby.
Oh my
Yankee.
god. That's just a sun or a bucket hat. Ah! I'm not gonna keep letting you people get away with this.
Also, I saw one of those in the wild like last week. A Yankee with no brim.
Full brim.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was legit just like a baseball cap, but without like a bill.
There's no way.
Yeah, I was like, huh? What? Sorry, that's you're like actually wearing that? It was at the fighting game tournament, and like he just like walked past. And I was like, no way, that was real. But I could never find him again. So who knows? Maybe I hallucinated it. But like,
I'm going to hope you
my
did.
mind was blown that it's like a real thing that A, he would wear, B, probably unironically.
You had a mysterious stranger moment where it's like, huh?
Exactly.
Some say he's still out there somewhere.
Some people say that if you say it 3 times in the mirror, he will appear.
Fitted with no brim will appear.
Yankee fitted, no brim. Yankee fitted, no brim. Yankee fitted, no brim.
No! Don't NPC on me. NPC
and then,
not
then
allowed.
The incantation works, and he appears.
I feel like that would just summon a new type of
the
Candyman.
funniest one to come out of it, like the NPC thing, was the was it the Glizzy 9000 or whatever?
Oh man.
Where it's like, grip locked. Thank you for 100 glizzies. Like that one is so funny. Glizzy overdrive.
Oh,
Like, oh, that's probably my favorite, like the funniest one to come out of it.
I can't get over the I need ammo. I need ammo.
okay. What else?
Well,
can
when
I
you
do
need
with
ammo.
this? Whoop.
But did he have to have the turbulence?
Yes, he needed the turbulence.
Oh no. Why, God, why?
Why he be turbulating?
Yeah, why? For what
Because
purpose?
he be turbulating, you know.
You know what? That's fair.
I don't know why, but suddenly, the way I said that just reminded me of the goddamn one of the oldest internet fucking memes, which was like the lady who did the percolator on the fucking glass desk or table or whatever. She was like, do the percolator, and then she just fucking shatters straight through the fucking table.
And
Yeah, some people shouldn't have percolated.
That's why we do not percolate.
Don't drink and percolate, kids.
Drinking and percolating at the same time is very dangerous.
Perky erky.
dangerous.
Oh, thanks, twin. That's all I think of when I hear that shit.
Percolate safely. Responsibly.
Oh, is she in a big chair?
Yes!
I was like, I just put it together. I was like, wait a minute, that's a big chair.
You remembered.
It comes full circle.
And oh my god, it opens at the close. He's a literary genius. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
I want a big chair now.
I want
Go get
a
an
big
average-sized chair, Noodle.
Hey, whoa.
I've got a chair that would be oversized for most people, but it's like normal for me. I want a bigger chair.
Now I want a massive chair. I want like a chair that's
You want to
so
look
big.
like a kid sitting in his dad's throne.
Yeah.
That's what
Wholesome.
Noodle wants.
I want it to look comically oversized.
Oh, comedically oversized.
Yeah.
So you want to be like Jack the Beanstalk? You came up and sat in their chair.
Yeah.
Noodle,
So
you
big
realize
that-
your little feet are gonna be like swinging off the edge of your chair. Are you comfortable
Okay, and
exposing that reality?
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't feel. I'm just saying you can't really be gangster, and your feet are swinging off the chair. I'm just saying it doesn't look very gangster.
And swing my feet off the chair.
I don't think you really understand that it's not gonna look like that if you do it. I'm just telling you, it's
I
gonna
will
look
not
very
be able-
ungangster.
I will not be able to put my back in the
Gangstism.
back of the chair. But I will lean on the end of the chair with my legs dangling and my arms barely able to fit into this big ass chair.
All right, grabbing
That's what I
something.
want.
Do textures. Do
It's texture time.
Texture time.
It's texture time.
this one? This one should be enough. Boop.
Time of the texture.
Pack it up. Oh, okay, she's gonna clip it. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, yeah. All right, there. That should be enough, unless I'm gonna like but would I?
Whoa, that
mean-
manga style is heat. Where'd that come from?
It kind of adds to it, but something needs to be slightly less textured than the other if I'm going to do it.
Something must be
Overlay.
textured.
Reduce the overlay. Nope, too much. I just will put it on the pants.
Just the pants.
No, I'm just not putting it on the pants.
Not putting it on the pants.
There you go.
Not the pants.
Yes, correct. Why are you making this weird?
Not weird.
But by saying
or
that
the
you...
pants.
But now it's just... But it's... No, we're not doing it on the pants.
Not
Why
the
are you doing
pants.
this?
That's what I said. Not the pants.
Are you making fun of me? Is this funny to you? Am I a joke to you?
I mean...
Is that what this is? A joke?
I mean,
I'm not gonna say it, but I think we all know what I'm implying here.
You know what? F you. I don't even care. Never cared a day in my life.
you're just water hungry.
ABCDEFU. Fuck you.
How dare you imply that I'm water hungry? I'll fucking kill you.
You're just water hungry.
I've never been water hungry a day in my life.
No, never a day, huh?
Never a day.
Well, today is that day.
No. Fuck you.
I was like, well, you should be. You apparently haven't drank anything since you got up.
I'll be okay.
See, you're water hungry. Get you
Oh
some
my
water.
god, shut up.
Oh my god. It's okay to be water hungry. It's no shame.
I am ignoring you both.
What do we do?
You know what you did because you did it.
EILT.
You think that's funny?
That-
Oh, it's kanji. I thought you were just writing English backwards for some reason.
Why would you think that?
Well, because there's like backwards E and then like a weird swoopy I and then an L. And I was like, ah,
Yeah, it's almost like it's a different writing system, you
Like, yeah, I don't know. You could have been doing fancy something. I was like, huh. All right, what's it say then?
Ay, ay, ay.
That's cursive.
That's just cursive. Ah, the one language I can't speak. Cursive.
How does one speak cursive? What would it sound like?
Probably like no breath.
Like
Oh,
French.
Eminem speaks cursive.
I'm ignoring that. I find that unacceptable.
Just take an Eminem song, put it in cursive, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and then like all the lyrics videos should be in cursive. That's what they're not
trained?
understanding.
It's not about a lack of understanding. It can't. It's a okay
Something about
int.
it. Something about it just ain't right.
Okay. I'm probably gonna do some little flourishes around this little bit of white space, and by that I mean I'm gonna put skis. But this is done.
All right, nice.
Roll credits.
Roll them credits. All right, there we go. Well, I suppose we're gonna roll the credits to the show. This show that we're a part of together,
This
the three of
one?
us.
The one
We
that
have a
we're
show.
currently on?
Yeah, the show that we're currently on with Ski, Noodle, and Jolt.
Is this like a Truman Show type situation?
No. See, if it was a Truman Show, I wouldn't be telling you about it. Because you would definitely be Truman in this scenario, Noodle.
Specifically me?
Yeah. You would be the Truman of the Truman Show. So, like, if you were in a Truman Show, you would be the guy we're all watching. But you're
That's
definitely not. We are all real and feel real things towards you.
That doesn't help.
Either way, this is what I redrew. Both of you are insane.
She be sipping.
Hope you can see the resemblance.
Yeah, that's the same character.
That's the same.
And
Sure
Pose,
is.
wow.
I can tell you this much. As a kid, I would have in fact been like, "Hey, yo, what?
Wouldn't be like, wait,
You
I
drew
drew
this?"
that? Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Exactly."
It comes full
Well,
circle.
Hell yeah! What a journey we've gone through today on some a little bit of nostalgia, apparently through something to do with Baki. Noodle will no longer elaborate, and that'll be it for the episode today. Anything you guys want to say on the way out?
I'm not even given the chance to elaborate. It's kind of fucked up.
It's for the better.
It is for the better.
Thanks for watching, homies. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
All right.
Don't be
Bye-bye.
water hungry.
Don't be water hungry.